Hello everyone. Today we will talk about Millikan's oil drop experiment. Now actually this experiment was started in 1903 and it took almost 7 years to complete. So it was published during 1909 between 1909 and 1910. The American physicist Robert Millikan, what he did, he conducted a series of oil drop experiments. And by comparing applied electric force with changes in the motion of the oil drops, he was able to determine the electric charge on each drop. And he found that all of the drops had charges that were simple multiples of a single number, and that is the charge carried by the electron. Now what he did in his experiment, he took a closed chamber with transparent sides. Now this chamber had two parallel metal plates. The one of the plate is positive and another plate is negative. Like in this diagram, the red color plate is a positive plate and the blue color plate is a negative plate. Now at the start of the experiment, an atomizer, which is in the green color here, atomizer sprays a fine mist of oil. Now under the effect of gravity, these oil droplets will start coming downward. Now in the positive plate, which is in red color here, there was some hole. Through that hole, these oil droplets, they started falling downward. Now electric field was switched on. When the electric field will be switched on, then the positive charge plate will be at the upper side and the negative charge plate will be at the lower side. Now there is a side microscope called viewing microscope. This microscope is just to view the motion of the oil drop. Now as soon as the droplets were as soon as the drops were sprinkled, the air in the chamber was irradiated with the X-rays. Due to the irradiation with the X-rays, air got ionized. Once the air got ionized, it released the electrons. Those electrons were captured by the oil droplets. Now oil droplets have acquired the negative charge. Now the field will be switched on. When the field will be switched on, the negative charge will be attracted towards the positive charge. So towards the positive plate. So under the effect of gravity, the oil drop would like to come downward. But due to the presence of this electric field, it will try to move upward since the positive plate is in the upward direction. So both these fields were balanced. Electric field and the gravitational field. Under the effect of gravity, the oil drop will come downward, but due to the electric field, the oil drop tried to move in the upward direction. So both fields were then balanced. So once the field were balanced, then what happened? These oil droplets which were irradiated and which were having the electrons on them, they started behaving like tiny stars because there is a torch at the side which is the light source. So it illuminated the path of the oil droplet. So because of this illumination, oil droplets, they started shining like a stars. So that was the oil drop experiment. From this oil drop experiment, what he concluded? He concluded that the charge carried by all the particles is the whole number multiple of Ne, whole number multiple of some basic fundamental charge whose value is 1.602 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb, and this charge was found to be carrying a negative charge. So it had negative charge. So that is the charge on the electron. An electron is a fundamental particle having negative charge whose value is minus 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulombs. So that's all about the experiment.